Don't let fatigue defeat you this year. Unleash your true potential with revolutionary Peak Energy Formula Gaming Powder. Peak Energy Formula's groundbreaking formula not only has perfected this healthier alternative to traditional energy drinks, but this magical elixir has been designed to make you feel refreshed and revitalized, no matter what your DM throws at you. Don't settle for mediocrity with mouth-watering premium flavors that make it stand out from your average gaming powders, including Blue Raspberry, Apple Burst, Cool Lemonade, and our favorite, Dragon Balls. Plus, unlike some high-caffeine energy drinks, Peak Energy Formula can offer you a boost without the dreaded crash afterwards. All you need is a shaker and water, and you're ready to go, all for less than £1 per serving. Best of all, you can get 15% off your Peak Energy order right now with promo code ROLLBRIT, plus a free full set of dice with any order using promo code ROLLBRIT. That's ROLLBRIT. So head over to peakenergyformula.com and say goodbye to fatigue and hello to peak performance.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Sports Social, now on the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Welcome to the Arsenal Opinion Podcast. We're a trio of Arsenal fans dedicated to giving you the fastest game day match analysis with our on-the-whistle coverage.
Smashed down United, absolutely dominated them.
What is the point in watching football if you can't adore moments like that?
What that win is going to do to them, Declan Rice, full-on gooner.
When we're not covering games, you can catch us 3 times a week talking about player transfers, the latest Arsenal gossip, as well as deep discussions about football culture and the business of Arsenal. Search the Arsenal Opinion and subscribe to our show right now.
Hello, boys.
This year must we be looking for time that I left you with my brothers and sisters.
They're starting to change, come towards us.
Surrounded by werewolves. Some of them attacked you, one of them bit care.
Milo, sort that lot out, will you?
Cast Fireball, Dragon Energy, cast Fireball.
Piles of furry ash.
We are looking for a mask, one that's a piece of ash.
How much would it cost? 10% from each of your
Deal.
buy.
Yeah.
A mask appears.
What?
I'll
Fuck.
get it. Tatty bye. I feel really weak and I'm stuck on a ceiling.
What is going on?
Milo.
It's Malrus.
Jeff put on a mask, paralysed me, and then some spikes happened.
The spikes were me. Cannonballs.
Bending. I only have one technique.
This imposing Imperial ship slowly starts slipping behind.
We should go back to Nassau, get the ship repaired, get ourselves repaired.
Mending.
The sun is going down. Kev, you start to feel a bit weird. Morning.
I had the weirdest dream.
You had a wild night, didn't you?
It wasn't a dream, was it?
No, you kept trying to kill me. Help! There's a big scary wolf on board. You nearly did. I had to jump out the way.
How did it get on board?
I don't know. It's at the back of the ship. I'm at the front. Jeff's going to cast Scatter. Then you and Derek had a little conversation as wolves.
Woof.
Oh, I want to rip everything apart, including you.
This might be what's known as being a werewolf. We're your friends.
And then we all just chilled out up there because you kept trying to eat us all.
Lads, it's Kef. He wants to eat both of you.
Should we go up the crow's nest? Wasn't much fun, mate, to be honest.
Yeah.
You're a bit of a dick.
You might turn again tonight.
Tie that bit around his neck or something.
My neck?
We've got to restrain you, big guy.
Can't you just lock me in the brig?
At this moment, coming in from one of the open gun ports is a shaft of moonlight.
All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action.
Okay, first word.
We are back.
I love that. It's so good. Right. Last time we played, there was a minor wolf incident.
It was a small one.
It's quite a big wolf.
Bit of wee.
Fair bit of wee. A few dog eggs. A certain amount of, reconditioning of the ship was required.
Yes, you're all welcome.
Milo was back.
Hello.
Yeah.
For now.
And you were all preparing for this evening to make sure that Wereketh didn't savage you all and kill you all again.
Yes. Nothing personal.
And just as you were discussing whether you could put him in a brig, or whether a brig could hold him, or whether you should silver plate said brig, or whether you should tie him up with Bill, or with a rope, or with chains, Keth, who kindly opened all the gun ports, allowed a certain amount of moonlight to enter the room.
Yeah.
And that's where we left the action. Keth, what do you do?
So, where did you say the moonlight hit? On his toe. What was the toe?
Yeah, tickled you on your toe.
Tickled on the toe. So Keth then starts to feel the power again, but stemming up from his foot. And he starts to feel the surge up his leg. And he's like, no.
Is it a warm, tingly feeling?
No, that usually goes the other way.
Yeah.
Down the leg.
What's happening, mate? What's happening?
It's night time. We need to.
But it's not outside. It's fine.
I'm going to go and close the port that's open, that's casting the moonlight through.
Open.
There's loads open, but there is one that's particularly casting a beam on.
Let's do that immediately.
Yeah, you do that.
Get that moonlight away from him.
You do that.
Yeah.
And the feeling stops.
I'm going to go around and close the rest of it.
Yeah.
Good idea.
As soon as we see that works, go around and start closing the rest.
Cool, you do that.
You're
staying indoors tonight.
Can you voluntarily get in the brig, please? So we can tie you up? Just in case?
I wish I was asked this nicely when I was arrested.
Yeah, this is more of a request before. Either way, you're going to end up in the brig, I think. But
yeah,
we want to ask nicely. We don't want to hurt you because we know you don't have control over this, it seems. Well,
it's for everybody's safety.
I felt then that I feel like I had a bit more control over it.
Yeah,
maybe so.
Yeah, but they say that,
a bit more control.
Okay.
Doesn't
science experiment time.
Let's do an experiment.
I can stop any time I like.
I'm locking myself in the brig.
Lock me in. And then put some moonlight on me.
Are there any gun ports that if we were to open?
Well, in the brig, unlikely.
Okay, well, any?
It's not traditionally where you fire cannons from.
Are there any?
I think a clever arrangement of mirrors might be required here.
Yeah, okay. So there's no windows or mirrors or anything like that.
Do you know when they were designing the brig, they thought
the hatch that somebody can escape from?
Yeah, should we put some exit hatches in this?
Well, you see a lot of pictures of windows, and they got bars on the windows. They literally
on a ship.
Yeah.
Well, that's possible.
What ships have you been on?
Not a many.
Well,
not many. Circa
But the last
17th
ferry I
century
went on
pirate
had
ships.
loads of windows in their brigs. I don't think it's as obscene as everyone's making out to think.
No,
that
I
there
understand
might
what
be.
you're
I just don't think that the architects of a ship will have thought these people in the brig probably want a view.
No, but they might think,
they probably thought, let's make it as
drowned.
secure as possible. How about a sealed box with only one entrance and exit?
Depends if they wanted to put metal all the way around it.
I think it's like a steel box. It's not like a safe, basically. I think it's just basically if you imagine like a
cage,
a shark, like a shark cage, if you will. But that's built into the ship, isn't it? So there's a little prison cell. I mean, there'd be like wooden planks on the outside. You rip them away. It's a metal cage, top bottom. There's one door in and out. I'd have thought
that's what's there. Yeah,
I think. Is that
Right.
Yeah, that's what's there.
I thought it was built up to the wall, so then one wall is basically just wood, so someone could just set that out light and get out that way. So,
And this is why we didn't leave you in charge of designing the brig.
But now we all know what the brig looks
like. Now we all know we're on the same page.
It's a big metal cage, but it's set obviously into the stuff. Has anybody got any mirrors, or like, can we do a thing? Can we
just knock a few holes in the ceiling? I don't know.
Can we get some light in there somehow?
I mean, I've got a pair of gloves.
You do, to be fair.
but then it'll be out and free.
Yeah.
And
do us a favour as well.
I got to reach into Bob to get the gloves.
Yeah, that's
and then
true.
There's a whole
and you're in a cage at that point.
There's too many what ifs.
Okay.
So
I would have thought
a baby kraken in the cage with you will probably put it down or probably taint the results of the experiment. I would say.
I would have thought that
definitely
there would be some mirrors kicking about. The Valkyrie.
Anything in the head?
Yeah, that's true.
Because we're at sea and it's the illusion.
I'm aware, yes.
Yeah. Well, we keep saying pointy end.
Yes, that's because that's how we describe the ship.
I would like to.
We use an instead of a for nouns. We're going to describe it as the pointy end and the blunt end.
Yeah, a technical term. Are you going to get in the brig?
Yes.
Okay. As he's getting in, I want to cast, using some nearby rope, I want to cast snare again next to the entrance of said brig, which is a 5 foot.
Yeah.
I think it's 5 foot area.
It's 5 foot diameter. 5 foot. Was it diameter or radius?
That's what I was going to check.
Yeah. Because it does make a difference.
Yeah. Snare.
Could I?
It is a 5 foot radius.
This is a 10 foot circle. Okay. So that's quite a. It's a relatively big area.
So I just do it around. I try and get it around the entrance side. So just to cover that whole side.
You would easily cover the whole of it.
Could I try at this point to create a silent image of a very small moon in the room?
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess. That's what.
It's an experiment.
The image appears at the spot.
Yeah, but is it of a person or is it of a thing?
Is it an art?
It says you create an image of an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon that is no larger than a 15-foot cube.
Cool. You do that.
And
could you make
the image is
15 foot of
purely
moonlight
visible.
if it's a visible phenomenon?
Could I have guys select a cube of moonlight?
You can try.
I would like to create some sort of moon/moonlight element, visible phenomenon in that room.
Okay.
The image is purely visual.
Visible.
Guys,
purely visual.
Nobody go near that cage either.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if we can create some
immediately.
sort of faux moonlight here, lads. And a small moon appears next to the cage.
And then Kath will look at his sleeve.
That's no moon.
Oh, yes. It's the Death Star.
Bill.
And on a non-joking term, genuinely, that's no moon.
Oh. Yeah, it's just a visual.
It's just an image of a moon.
Okay.
So that doesn't. It's not like if he sees a painting of the moon, that's gonna set him off. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah. And
all those paintings that we've walked past for the last 203 episodes.
Yeah.
All those
You've been doing this entire thing in a gallery.
Yeah. What else?
Bill is out of the cage and he's just sort of. He's up in the rafters.
No, he has to touch the ground.
Right, okay.
I am going to open the port again that had the...
Okay, you're not in that room.
Yeah, because we moved to the brig room, which is...
Yeah, there's no ports.
We just had a big discussion about that. Mimo,
the way I've drawn the Valkyrie is it's all in the same room on the deck.
I wouldn't have suggested that the brig was in the same room as everything else.
This is what I thought when I was talking about it. I thought I've seen an image somewhere of the Valkyrie's design,
there are
and it's right next to it.
There are 3 levels essentially to the Valkyrie.
Yep.
As you allowed me to when I first drew it. There's the top part.
Yep.
The part that we're on.
Yep.
No, there's the top part with like the
blue bit. That's the ocean.
with the wheel and everything.
Yep.
There's the main deck.
Yep.
And then there's the below bit.
Yep.
There's only one below deck part. There's not.
I didn't say you were going down. I just said, it would be madness to have the brig in the same room that you sleep in and cook in.
Yeah.
I mean, we can.
And fire cannons from and.
Yeah.
And plus, this prisoner's just like throwing his own feces and swearing and spitting at everyone, like eating their breakfast.
That'd be absolute madness.
Trying to have a nap and get cakes and shit. The prisoner just flinging it at you.
Dirty protesting.
I mean, look, I'm not a totalitarian leader here. You guys can decide amongst yourselves if you want prison room or fecal matter breakfast. That's entirely your choice. As a group, I will let you vote for this.
How much is the fecal matter breakfast? Is it thrown in with an
It's complimentary.
You can all decide.
What time's check-in at the prison room?
I am not determining this. You decide.
I think separate.
Yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, that was...
well, the two options
will change the deck.
I feel like we're heavily swayed on one. But yeah.
We need to get some moonlight in on Kev to get this experiment running.
Mirror time, I guess. We got any mirrors? We can create mirrors.
Anything in the...
Have a look around for mirrors, I guess.
Yeah. Go back to anything in the head.
Actually, might have a...
We've got a mirror on you.
No, but there is a druid spell called Moonlight, or Moonbeam or something, but I think it's like way higher level than I currently am.
Would it have the same effect? Or does it not have its magical?
Yeah, well, there you go.
silent
Moonbeam.
image.
It is too high level, but it will also cause 2d10 radiant damage.
Yeah, probably not the best.
Singed for
I
the
don't have it
smell
anyway.
of burnt.
Yeah, I'm going to look around for mirrors. +4 perception or investigation is +5. Investigation?
Why would
there is a hall of mirrors on level 2?
Why would there be mirrors on it?
Yes, there's a hall of mirrors. They're all wacky shapes.
I'm checking your appearance before we go above deck.
Yeah, into battle.
+5, you say?
Right.
+5 investigation.
Oh yeah, no, you find a mirror in the in the head.
Find a mirror in the head.
What's the head?
How big is it?
Where's the
Bathroom.
head?
The toilet.
Yeah.
The bogs, the ablutions.
How big is it?
It's a relatively small shaving mirror.
Okay.
What about if you check the ladies?
And it's like and by mirror, it's just some polished metal.
How many?
No glass here.
How many angles are we going to have to create? Do we need to create to get from the nearest port hole or the nearest light source?
I thought 2.
At least 1, but probably 2.
Snap it off.
Right.
You could do it. 7 years bad luck, mate.
Hey, it's just polished metal.
Jeff's going to walk.
Technically a mirror.
Over to you.
Yeah. Let's cut it in half.
You're cutting the mirror in half.
Yeah.
You're so lucky.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm already cursed. Not in the good way.
It would be amazing if
that worked.
Milo or Malrus did it and it removed his lucky feet. That'd be cool.
That would be cool. But I will.
Something's been adjusted.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how it's polished metal, isn't it? So
still a mirror.
I'm not brave.
At no point in that thing does it say 7 years bad luck for breaking a glass mirror. It just says 7 years bad luck for breaking a mirror.
I'm sure that won't affect you in any
I'm
way.
dividing the mirror though, not breaking it.
You're sharing the mirror.
Does that mean
the term breaking bread can equally be described in terms of cutting loaf of bread in half? It's still breaking bread.
So yeah, I would say that back compartment on the bottom.
No, that back compartment at the bottom is the secret storage area.
Right.
And then that little
There's a
area
secret.
there that's sort of cordoned off from the rest
People
of the
who
place
work
is
in
the
mirror
break with the
manufacturing
little, with
must
the
have
little dots.
terrible luck.
Yeah, probably.
They're just constantly
Right.
breaking mirrors to make them smaller and smaller, aren't they?
I would
It's
say
sort of
just
like-
add a wall.
I would suggest they
No,
make
it
them
is.
to
It's got like a
size, to be
little-
honest.
Yeah, but like extend.
No, they make a
Yeah.
big sheet and then they cut it down.
They're plating the back of sheets of glass.
Yeah.
There's a chip.
The
just
glass is
going
made
down
and they're
mirrors and-
mirrored on the back.
Yeah, but they make a big sheet of it and then they cut it down. A lot of the ones, especially like funhouse mirrors and all those kind of mirrors, they're
not even glass.
Yeah,
They're
made-
just sheets of aluminium.
But then, if they were cut down smaller, are they not? Is that breaking a mirror, or is that not just cutting aluminium?
Depends when you define it as a mirror.
I found this mirror, guys. It's definitely a mirror.
I'm just going to scuff it up a little bit so it's just that normal piece of metal.
Then it's not going to work.
I'll cut it in half and then I'll polish it back up on both of them.
We don't have the time.
You do. You've got mostly all night.
Gonna take you all bloody night to do that.
It's dawn now. Oh god damn it! We're gonna have to wait till tomorrow.
Gav just sits down.
What are you doing?
Cut it in half.
Cutting it in half. Cool.
Could you? With a silent image?
No, he's done it now.
Okay,
Next. So, yeah,
Jeff
you
fucked anyway.
spend enough
I've
time.
accepted he's just going to get bothered. So, he'll be dead by the end of this recording. So.
He might be.
Oh no,
Then
he
again,
will be.
He might not be.
What's the life he's got left to live, though?
So,
Got
Yes.
me 2 mirrors, though.
you spend a bit of time getting the angles right, and eventually, like a scene from Indiana Jones, a beam of moonlight comes scorching into the brig.
Mm-hmm.
And Derek, do you angle it at anywhere in particular?
Me.
Just straight back into
Ow.
Jeff's face.
Jeff's eyes.
Ow.
And then
damage.
back round, and then back to Jeff's eyes.
Ow.
Yeah, I'm just adjusting, and then I'm going to do that really annoying thing, like flicker it on Kev's face, so he's like...
Where's Milo? Has he got the other end? Has he got mirror 1?
Yeah.
And
mirror
Derek's got
one.
mirror 2. And Jeff is watching.
Yes.
And being
Being blinded.
Does it work?
I'm not turning.
I was just checking. There's no stupid questions.
Only stupid answers.
I mean, fucking big shit idiot answers. And then I'm going to turn it around.
Not yet.
You ready?
Wait. And Kevin just take all his clothes off.
I'm just going to point at it. Bam. Okay, 3, 2, bam.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
He's going to poo himself.
Yeah. And then Keth will feel the power go surging through him again, welling from within.
Hold it steady.
Is that then
here it comes.
He gets a handle on it. And he calms and he breathes through it. And the slightly lengthening nails in his hands retract and his teeth
penis shrink.
I was just going to say that.
Oh, I don't like this.
It's getting longer, going shorter, getting longer. It's
like a dog's.
His colleagues are horrified. Red Rocket. Oh, that's taken the majesty away from that, isn't it? I was painting a beautiful story.
It was cool.
It makes that noise.
Like one of them
slide whistles. Yeah.
Who let the clangers in here?
Oh yeah, this is Royal Britannia. And I guess I should roll a d20 to see if I turn or not.
No.
I don't need to.
No.
Because it's not a full moon.
It's not. You can't have a full moon 2 days in a row.
No. So
it's not how calendars work.
No, because it's not a full moon. Keth controls it and does not turn into werewolf.
So, hold on. You can choose.
I mean,
what the fuck was last night about?
Yeah,
dick.
Yeah. It must have been a full moon last night.
What?
It was his first time.
Yeah.
Be excited.
I mean, okay, wait.
We slept in the fucking crow's nest.
Okay, wait. And then Keth will go and then turn into werewolf.
Good, because we need to see whether the cage can hold him.
Okay, Jeff's going to go back.
Yeah, back up.
Away from the cage.
Well, you should be at least 10 feet away from it anyway, because if you touch the ground,
it will be at least 10 feet away.
Within that 10 feet in front of the cage will get snared.
Okay.
Did you walk up to the cage before, Jeff?
That was...
No, he was at the back, because I was shining the mirror in his face and then turned it around.
Yeah, I thought that's why I thought I was next to the cage, because you were shining it next to me and then next to Keth.
No, because he was bouncing.
No. This is very important. Did you walk up to the cage?
That was my understanding. Yeah,
Jeff walked up to the cage, so he has very much sprung your trap.
Because I don't think I witnessed you.
Yeah,
set the trap.
I did it in front of everybody.
So as you try to step away,
went to find the mirror.
you stand in said trap.
I didn't think I was in the. I didn't think I was in the room.
Fine. That's fine.
If I was in the room, then I would have seen him do the trap, and I wouldn't have gone in the trap. But I'm working off the information I've been given. So if there was,
you are quite unlucky now because
were you in the room or not? Were you in the room or not?
I didn't think I was in the room.
Okay, in which case we'll do it.
And then you just said that you were shining a mirror in my face, so that's why I thought, it must be next to Keth then, because you're angling the mirror.
So what happens?
It's nearly invisible anyway, so coming back in, you wouldn't have been able to see it. Jeff, don't go. Fuck. Successful. Actually, can you roll me an investigation check?
Ooh.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay, so you would have when you came into
see
the room, you would see that it's there.
Oh, okay.
So you wouldn't necessarily
have gone into it. Yeah.
Go into it. There you go. Excellent.
Whew. Okay.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, it's just you see that invisible, almost invisible rope?
Oh, is that what it is? I was gonna step there, but I'll step next to it.
Yeah.
Can you get that light out of my eyes? Yeah.
And then we do the whole cat thing. We see his dog dick go up and down.
Yeah, and all that. Cool.
That's now your transformation noise.
Ruined.
It's like a swanny whistle version of the TARDIS.
You thought being a werewolf would be cool.
And then I remember
you're a buccaneer werewolf.
So Keth is now werewolf. His clothes have come off. He's covered in his magnificent black and slightly green sheeny hair. Mm-hmm. Beautiful brown eyes.
Yep.
And then dripping, the
what?
No, teeth.
Okay.
Very sharp teeth, claws, but he doesn't move.
He's very chill.
He doesn't
go to try and
kill it with fire.
He doesn't try to claw his way out. He just sits down and looks at everybody.
Kath? Not. Can you hear me? Can you understand me? Nod your head if you can.
Yes, but that comes out as, and then you see him. You see him go
do the request.
Not
just like.
Yeah, I mean, I salute him back. Nod your head if you can understand me.
And then Keth's huge Wereketh head bows and raises again.
Okay. We're gonna back up a little bit further.
He
Keth,
can understand us, though.
seemingly,
Looks like it.
Yeah. Keth, I need you.
I understand, yeah.
I need you to try as hard as you can to break out of that cage.
Okay.
If you do get further than that, you should trigger the trap that I've set up, which will just put you in the air like it did last night. But it'd be really helpful to know whether if you were going insane and ragey,
full strength.
Yeah, really go for it.
Okay.
As if you couldn't control it.
Okay, and then Keth will bow his head again. Do a wink. And then what he's going to do?
Do a what?
Yeah, he's preoccupied.
He winks with one of his eyes, but his face stays stoic.
You know when you do that? Okay, you're right next to the cage, are you?
Really, I'm not in front of the cage.
He's at least 10 feet.
At least 10 feet.
I was going to see if anyone's nearby. Keth was just going to go like a, and then see if anyone would jump.
Yeah.
But no, and then Keth will launch himself with a growl and try and start tearing his way out of the cage.
Roll to hit.
That's a 9. Would that be a strength?
That's an attack.
It is an attack. With I suppose I'll go with my claws. Plus 4 to hit. So give me a 13.
Yeah, you hit a cage.
Okay. What happens? Does the trap spring?
No, because you'd have to get beyond the cage.
You're still in the cage. You hit the cage.
Oh, right. So
you need to roll damage against the cage.
Yeah.
It does. I mean,
you do slashing damage.
Yes.
This is all valuable.
This is all. I'm intrigued to know how it's going to get resolved to a certain.
Because 8.
The cage has got an
10. That's maximum damage.
No, cool.
10 claws.
No, you do 5 slashing.
Or is it just
5 slashing?
Yeah, because it's a metal cage. It's resistant to slashing damage.
Yeah.
Right.
And then multi-attacks, I'll try and bite the bars.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Let's give it a go. And that is 16 to bite.
Yeah. You bite a cage.
And then now I get 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage. So that's 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's 4. 3.
3.
Are we noticing any visible signs of weakening or damage?
No, it's a metal cage.
Cool.
Unfortunately, though,
so he doesn't seem like, even though he's causing damage to the cage, it doesn't seem like really.
It's causing damage to the cage in the same way that a shark would cause damage to a shark cage.
Cool.
Right. So
it's meant to take that kind of beating.
Right. So if he really went for it for hours,
if he was at it for a really long time, he'd probably eventually break out.
You can't kind of get a 3, but it would be we'd have enough warning.
You'd notice.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So what the cage now needs to do is roll a Constitution.
Let me just check. Yeah, no, it succeeds.
It succeeds. It's not going to be a wear-cage.
It rolled a 58 on a d20. Weird.
So that's its 2 attacks. Can I see if I can try and bend the bars?
No.
Okay.
You don't have hands. You have paws.
Oh, of course, he's a wolf, not a werewolf.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Okay, cool. So bites and claws, nothing.
No. There you go.
And you can't do that thing where you just squeeze your head in. And
you can try and put your head in a thing.
Yeah.
And then it gets.
You try and stuff your head through the bars if you want.
Yeah, Cass' head's massive. I've got to fit.
You know, you could try.
You got lots of fur. It could just. You ever seen one of them poodle afro dogs that when he has a shower? It's like
it's not all poofy. Not where
it's pretty sleek.
Yeah, normal cat is.
Be big though. I mean, I see no reason to do it.
That's I'm just saying the options there if you wanted to. Not, you do you.
Well, he seems pretty secure, but I'm not pretty satisfied until I see if I can get his head through them bars.
Yeah, that really is the final test, isn't it?
I mean, let's try then. Let's do it.
All right then. Okay.
That's fine.
Roll to stuff head through bars.
Railroad chip.
I guess
let's do it.
I don't know what roll that is.
Is what? Sorry.
I don't know what roll stuff head through bars would be. I
don't know. Dexterity.
Sleight of head. Yeah, sleight of head.
So I mean, it's a 7.
You don't get your head through the bars. Dunk. You go dunk.
Seems pretty secure.
And then sort of like does the dog thing where they walk around in 2 or 3 circles. It just flops down.
Okay. I think
I'm satisfied.
I think that's a success. I think, for at least until he gets it fully under control, and especially on full moons.
Yeah.
We've got the snare trap outside of it.
I reckon we can unlock this cage and Jeff's going to go.
No, I'm okay. I'm going to take the mirror.
Roll!
So, you need to roll a... it triggers a small, medium, or large creature. Dexterity save, please.
Was that a natural 1 again?
No, it's twice as good as that.
2.
It's a 4 total.
You are magically hoisted 3 feet above the ground or the floor. Which, I don't know how tall this...
I would say you invert entirely with exactly the same space above you as was below you.
So how far are you off the ground?
His head is 3 feet off the ground.
Yes.
It was 3 feet below the ceiling before. He's literally just pivoted.
Okay.
Fuck. You're now restrained there until the spell ends.
Sorry, I forgot. I did see it.
So are we letting him down, or are we just leaving him?
I could cancel the spell
Stands up.
if you like.
In dog form, or?
In dog form.
Stands up. Jeff looking at him upside down.
But, do you want to stay on guard, Jeff? Because I could just leave you here.
Getting a bit of a head rush.
And then Keth walks out of the cage and starts sniffing all around Jeff's face.
I don't know why I unlocked it whilst I was hanging here.
Apparently so. That was a weird thing to do.
It seems really foolish of me to have done this, but apparently it's a decision
I've
I've
got a
made.
werewolf question. If he's walked out of the cage, out of the beam of moonlight that we were shining on him, is he still Wereketh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So to be clear, the transformation, as a werewolf in this world, you have to be in moonlight to transform into your wolf form, but you can remain in that wolf form until you choose to end it, or until dawn, with the exception of full moon,
Keth?
which is different.
Keth?
I think Keth will look at Derek.
Come over here a second. I've got some treats for you.
And then... Do I do this?
Yes.
Yes, you do. You do exactly what I know you're about to do.
Which is where, just before Keth takes a couple of steps, a couple of paces, and then thinks, need a wee.
Yeah. Okay.
And this isn't personal.
No.
It feels very personal. It feels quite personal.
As soon as I realised I was trapping myself, I was like, and you were getting out of the cage. You were peeing on me. I hadn't unlocked the cage in my head because I thought, I'll stop something like this happening. I thought, he's just going to pee on me through the cage. And then you walked out of the cage. So, pee on me. Please.
and then Wereketh will cock a leg.
Roll to hit.
Nice.
Is it a ranged weapon?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter.
The warmth of the morning hour, and uponst me did come a golden shower.
10. I mean, well, what would you add to that? A dexterity, perhaps, to make sure I do hit.
Yeah, dex. Yeah.
That's only a 1, so that's 11.
Oh, that doesn't hit your AC. Oh, but he is restrained.
Yeah, he is restrained.
So you have an advantage.
Yep.
Roll again.
Oh, that was a 2, so we'll go with the...
Oh, no, you miss.
Yeah, by the way.
Well, it's new, and it's long, and he's just trying to get used to it.
Just for future reference, when you do dexterity saves against the snare, because you are restrained, you will have disadvantage on the dexterity saves.
I would have said that the wolf could have got out eventually anyway.
Yeah. But
It was quite cross.
Just to kind of
You can start trying to save if you
think
want.
about, I'll end the spell as soon as he backs away.
Whoa, easy there. You nearly
He
got
lands
me, big
in a
man.
puddle, though.
I'll end the spell, and I'll move sort of towards friend. Look, Fred.
That was close. I
Friend.
nearly got pee on me. Oh.
I'm going to point to Jeff, who now smells like your own piss, and go, yours, friend.
Yours.
Friend. I'm going to take some of your piss, and I'm going to rub it onto my forehead.
This is working great.
And go,
You're all
look,
going to get pink eye.
look, friend.
What are you doing?
Use it to slip. I'm going to use
gross.
I'm going to use it to slip my hair back a little bit.
Jeff seeing what Derek's doing and realising, he's trying to, so he's going to go over and go, look, Milo, friend, and he's just going to hug Milo.
Get off
Rolls
me,
a hit.
Jeff.
For a hug.
For a pissy hug, yeah.
Wonderful, excellent, brilliant. But enough about me. We've got no time to lose. For now, we must commence with your moment with the master. So, let's begin. Well, I have to say it's absolutely marvellous having you here with us on the poop deck of the good old ship Royal Britannia. The maritime madness simply could not continue without your unwavering support. We'd have been lost to the cold and unforgiving seas of podcast obscurity a long time ago if it weren't for you. So, from all of us here in the Royal Britannia crew, thank you so much for being here. Right, let's see where that rainbow pigeon of mine has gone. Pedro! Shout out, scroll, please. If it's not too much trouble. Ah, there you are. Excellent, excellent. Come on, hand that scroll over, boy. I've got a lot to be getting on with. What do you mean you've got a full schedule as well? You don't do anything, Pedro. You've got another workout to do. Well, I did notice that, you got through about 5 cheese boards over the last period, Pedro. Well, just give me that scroll and go and get sweaty elsewhere. Shoo, boy, shoo. There's no way he's keeping that regime up. So, this week's shout-out goes to Chris Twobanks. I'm sorry if I've said your name wrong. Who commented on one of our Facebook posts. Thank you so much for doing that, Chris. And we agree with your chicken taco tactics entirely. Now, if you want to shout out just like Chris, then getting one is as simple as just having one more festive nibble. It's really quite simple. Just pluck us out of the big tasty bush that is social media. We've made it really easy for you. Wherever you choose to consume your socials, be that Facebook, Instagram, Discord, Twitter, Threads, Blue Skies, Mastodon, we're on all of them. Yeah. And we've also got a very active Discord server too, where you'll find loads of like-minded people just like you chatting all things D&D and Roll Britannia. However, if you want one of those highly prized shout-outs, a simple like on a post won't quite cut the mustard. You'll need to get creative. So, send us an idea for a story. Tell us about when we've made you laugh so much that you sprayed tea all over the room, or just cruise in for a cozy chat on Discord. We don't mind, just as long as you get involved.
Wait, what's that on the horizon? It looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships.
With Lucky Land Slots, you can get lucky just about anywhere.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to... Has anyone seen the bride and groom?
Sorry, we're here. We were getting lucky in the limo and we lost track of time.
No, Lucky Land Casino, with cash prizes that add up quicker than a guest registry.
In that case, I pronounce you lucky.
Play for free at LuckyLandSlots.com. Daily bonuses are waiting. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hey there, adventurers. Are you on the quest for a perfect dice set? Or perhaps a handcrafted dice box that's as unique as your character? Well, look no further than Tabletop Dominion. Based in the UK, Tabletop Dominion is your one-stop shop for all things tabletop gaming, offering a wide range of high-quality polyhedral dice and artisan gaming accessories. From sharp-edged resin and liquid core dice sets to handcrafted dice boxes made from exotic woods, Tabletop Dominion has everything you need to elevate your gaming experience. And here's the best part. Now you can use promo code ROLLBRIT for 10% off your order. So join us and the Dominion today and embark on your next adventure with Tabletop Dominion by your side. Visit tabletopdominion.com with promo code ROLLBRIT and get 10% off your order. That's ROLLBRIT for 10% off your order at tabletopdominion.com. Tabletop Dominion. Let the games begin.
Now, if you're really loving all things Roll Britannia and you want to do something really, really rather lovely for the show, then why not give us a lovely 5-star review? Whichever way you choose to listen to our nautical nonsense that is the world of Roll Britannia, whether it be Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Googled Pods, Podurama, Podchaser, wherever. there'll be a place very nearby where you can leave that lovely review. It really helps our podcast to grow, and it helps more lovely people just like you to discover the show. And, well, we'd really, really appreciate it, of course. And if you want to go one step further, you can help out the show even more by becoming a Roll Britannia patron. There are 5 different tiers available, which give you access to all sorts of bonus content, backstories, artwork, exclusive merch, even closer access to the crew. Yeah. You can join the crew from as little as £2 a month, and all that money goes straight back into making the show better and bigger. So check us out at patreon.com/Roll Britannia. Now, just before you leg it out of here, you need to ensure that you've pressed that very important subscribe button, and then you won't miss the latest episode releases, and you won't find yourself wiping down the gym equipment after Pedro's sweated all over it. I didn't even know parrots could sweat. Well, that's quite enough from me for this week. There's adventuring to be done, and you won't be getting involved if you keep hanging around in here with me, so go on, get back in there. Go!
What you got?
It's not enough. That'd be a 4 to hit, unless I get any pluses to piss hugs.
Or it's an unarmed attack.
But I'm such a loving person. Hugs. I must get a +5. It's not going to hit either way. I roll an 8.
You step backwards.
Does he slip?
So,
No, but he does sort of.
Milo, we've got to get you covered like piss.
Yeah.
Like
It genuinely is really important. Trust me.
Come in.
Trust me, I'm Derek.
Kev
Come for a hug.
walks
I wasn't there.
over to Milo, like almost like bashing you guys out of the way, and then stops right in front of him. And I imagine they're quite almost like nose to
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Yeah.
See, Milo,
looking right at him, right in his eyes. Imagine big head, and he just puts a paw on Milo's shoulder.
Yes,
and
Kev.
then puts
Enemy.
the paw off, sits down and turns back to face the two who have been drenching themselves in wee for no reason. Because
He knows who you are.
Keth can when he is in charge of his own transformation.
We didn't know that.
But now we're learning together.
Yeah.
And
excellent.
he can distinguish between friend and foe if he transforms of his own volition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like he selected you to be the next victim, Milo.
Yeah.
Because we smell like piss, so he likes us, but he's just selected you.
Or maybe I'm special.
Yeah, special as in gonna be
Special
eaten.
delicacy.
Yeah. A small bite-sized
And a
piece.
moose-boosh, if you will.
Keth's now
Okay.
sat next to Milo.
Well,
you
that's worked
stalkers?
out perfectly for all of us.
Whew.
Are you
Glad
back
we're
as Kev?
safe.
No, that was Werka.
Oh, where?
I'm glad
Still
we've
Werka.
rubbed that piss into our heads.
You're screwed, you are, mate. I should probably leave you two alone.
We'll be fine.
Be a bit messy.
Keth, we need to do one final thing. And if you could
Cocks his head slightly.
if you could get back in the cage for this, because we don't know what's going to happen.
And then Keth will get to his feet. Look up at the open stairs and go, and then change his mind and then go and pad back into the cage.
Jeff's going to lock the cage door, put the key in his back pocket, whip out his cock, and piss on Kev.
It's important.
That's fair.
How many gallons is this? 'Cause it's been a while.
It's been a while, yeah.
Well, I rolled a 17.
What range have you got on it?
Oh, yeah,
Quite
roll
the
to hit,
range.
yeah.
Fair enough.
And there's no trap in front of the doorway anymore because got rid of that. I've rolled a 17 to hit.
A 17's going to hit you.
17 hits. Keth doesn't move. He just sits and takes it, but just growls for the entire duration of the piss by just looking at Jeff in the eye.
You got to make eye contact with you.
just sitting.
My dogs do.
But takes it.
Good boy.
Because it's good.
Oh, that's creepy.
Creepy as fuck.
That's real creepy.
Keth, you're doing well as well.
Because fair's fair. One each.
We've got now, lads. We've got two options, right? Either we.
We all going to line up and do it?
Yeah,
I mean,
everyone be okay.
I don't need a piss, but I could go for a shit actually. We could.
No. He's rolled.
13 litres.
Oh wow!
Nearly drowned.
Because you're just a bladder with a man.
That's less than last
Like a
time.
big balloon.
I know, much less than last time.
Yeah, he went for a piss this morning, didn't he?
Yeah, I've used a litter box since then.
Took 10 minutes.
the next two things I've got in mind, either we see what kind of damage he can take.
Yeah. Jeff pulls out his katana.
Or
Kef's head really goes.
But that seems a bit cruel. Or we encourage him
Jeff
to
puts
try
away
and
his katana.
we encourage him to try and transform back by choice and see if he can do that. Because if he's now stuck in wolf form till sun comes up,
Let's see if he can turn back into.
You
Kef.
don't want to damage him a bunch.
No, because he'll end up just shooting us again.
You turn back.
And then Keth will close his eyes, and then he will transform back. His hair will almost like, I was going to say fall off, but then every time he gets, it'll just be a huge pile of hair.
I almost like that.
Yeah, so
Your clothes fall off when you transform into a wolf. Your fur falls off when you transform
I like
back.
this. We'll do that. This big, and he stands up and he's with big
Start
shaggy
making
black hair.
Kef rugs and things like that for sale in Nassau.
You won't know which
Genuine werewolf fur.
You won't know which hairs are pubes or not. So then he'll stand up.
Start feeding it into people's dinners to see if it turns them.
Oh God!
No, there's a hair in my soup.
There's going to be fur in everything from now on, just so you're aware. When you've got a dog, fur is in everything.
Keth will then stand up after retracting back into his from Wereketh to Keth. He goes, "I can still understand you. I can hear every word. I still understand you."
And then he pisses on him again.
I didn't speak slowly because you were in wolf form,
Not fair.
Pretty successful then, I think. We should probably get a little comfortable dog bed and maybe a bowl and maybe like...
Would you like that?
A couple of bowls
Well,
down
if he
here
can
for
turn,
you.
why...
Well, I'll just turn back.
Yeah, why invest?
And then Keth will try.
What
and
about
turn
full
back.
moon?
Lock him
He
in
can't.
No, you can't.
Yeah, but you want to make it nice for him.
I'm not going to make a brig nice for him. That sort of defeats the purpose, I suppose. Could become the Keth room.
Yeah.
I can't turn back. I can't turn back. I can't turn back into a wolf.
What? Ever?
No, I can't do it. Can you try that on me again? And then
Go out if you can control it. Go outside.
Yeah.
But we don't have to keep using this mirror trick now. We've tested it. Go on. Sling your hook.
if you get me out.
Yeah, you've locked your cage.
Yeah. Why aren't you leaving? Just donkey.
Yeah, come on, Kath.
Do it, you can.
Just a naked half or like
covered in piss.
There's a lot of piss.
Ankle deep in it in this room.
There's a lot of piss everywhere.
Yeah, unlock the brick door. The cage door.
The slosh as the door swings open.
Kath, you're going to have to clean that up, mate.
Sorry
It's
about
not all mine.
Sorry about your clothes, buddy.
Oh God, yeah.
They're pretty soaked.
I'll wash them in the sea.
I was tempted to throw them in, but I resisted.
And then Keth will obviously pad through the piss and then head upstairs.
Yep.
And then I guess he's then and then
Put that down.
and then he'll walk up the stairs onto the deck, and as soon as he's hit by the moonlight, he feels the surge in him again, but he's finding it easier every time he transforms backwards and forwards to control that urge to rip and tear and kill and maim and shred. So then he's just standing up there, bollock naked, in the moonlight, but looking straight at it like.
Doesn't work then. He can only do it once a night.
Demon, eh?
Oh, did you guys follow me?
Yeah.
I'm just staring at you from the bottom of the stairs, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, I kind of want to look.
As you got to the top of the stairs, it was like...
There are 2 full moons from where I'm standing.
Yeah.
And then Keth will transform.
How's it going, buddy? Okay.
And then he's just... Then Keth will just sit down. Where Keth then just sit down and then look down the passageway, or look down the hatch where the stairs are and look down at you. And not doing.
Okay.
That's cool.
Fuck yeah.
Does it
this is
hurt?
gonna be real. Yeah. Does it
And
hurt?
then Keth will go, no, it.
No need to shout. Jesus Christ.
and then transforms hair everywhere. It's not quite.
I think it should explodes off you. The shower of fur. Yeah. We've now found out that actually we're all asthmatic as well.
Cloud of wolf fur.
Just slowly settling to the floor.
It'd be really dramatic if you were walking like in a slow-mo and she was sort of like
and then,
through the fur clouds, strides a naked half walk.
Looks like a barbershop in here.
the more I do it, the less it hurts.
Oh gosh.
Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Do it like over and over again until morning. And then it won't hurt tomorrow.
We can have
the ship will be covered.
We can weave ourselves some nice mittens.
It's gonna. The carpet is gonna be. It's gonna be about 6 inches deep.
Yeah. Do it downstairs. Use the piss to soak up all the fur. Chuck the piss overboard. Jobs are good.
Clumps of
Wet, pissy wolf fur.
Jobs are good.
Oh,
where's a marigold when you need one?
Yeah, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff. What happened to that? Did you stick it in a hot thing? Yes, you did.
Yeah. It's not as waterproof as I'd like it to be anymore.
So Keth can turn into a wereketh and back again.
In fact, no, it got destroyed.
Yeah, it did.
It got completely destroyed. Not just melted. Completely destroyed.
Oh my god, that's only we could make werewolves that funny.
And hair.
I'm just picturing it, Mum.
Yeah. We've rolled Britannia werewolves.
Werewolves are fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That's
a handy new trick.
Shall we go to sleep for the rest of the night?
I like my clothes back.
We've got a guard dog, so I'm going to go for a nap. Yeah.
I would say, Keth, actually, since you've got a bit more control over it, you might as well just stay a wolf the rest of the night, see how it feels. Try it on.
If anyone sails past, how funny is that going to look to them? They'll just like, is that dog driving?
Yeah.
He's just there on the wheel.
Let me hold.
Put some sunglasses on you, even though it's night.
As the boat goes past the other way, just turns his head. His huge, terrifying wolf head and just nods. Or the awkward nod, where when two dads walk past each other, they just do the just chin up nod. So that's going to be Cassie who's going to drive the boat as Werecath.
We can all have a nap.
Cool.
Security with built-in navigation. I love it.
Jesus.
He's going to be terrible at navigating.
The cruise control's epic.
Yeah, he keeps trying to drive the boat towards the moon.
It's just been following the moon the whole night.
I'm desperate to try and put a cat joke in
Well, that's
there
what dogs do, isn't it? They just go in circles and eventually park.
It just sinks
right underneath the moon. Here.
I think we've ruined werewolves. Taken away the terrifying
This cool, powerful, terrifying beast just been reduced to puppy dog. Good boy.
It just drives the ship at night.
Got excellent night vision, to be fair.
Yeah.
But you only following the moon. Oh. I'm not scared of werewolves anymore.
Are you not? Excellent.
You'll never see it because you imagine.
Oh, take that, Underworld.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Kate Beckinsale sails past, and then
Kath nods at her.
nods at and yeah, so
What a great episode.
there's a few more weeks to happen at sea, I think.
Oh shit.
2 weeks, 2 weeks or so.
Keth turns nocturnal then.
Yeah, so you're up at
Well,
night.
he works at night
Just
now.
kips during the day.
Yeah.
And eventually, Nassau comes into view.
There it is, boys.
Who was driving when he turns to view?
It's daytime, so who we want.
Oh,
Really.
Keth's asleep then.
Keth's like chilling out
Yeah.
on deck, sunning himself.
While we are doing that,
We're still going to hide the mask.
yes,
and shit.
please. While we're sailing towards Nassau over those next couple of weeks, can we take possibly some of the fur and
You've got literal bales of it now.
and some wood and try and sort of make a
Fashion a mask.
fashion a mask out of
A
it
fake
that
mask.
looks kind of cool. Would
Yeah.
you be able to do that in the day after you've had your rest because you've got some carpentry skills?
I don't know about making a mask.
But even if you just took a plank of wood and just whittled what looks like a face onto it,
I could do that.
and
I
then
could
we
do
could add some, stick some fur on the top of it to make it look like it's got hair, and then
big ornate sort of
we'll make it
masquerade
look,
mask.
I mean, no one knows what this mask looks like, so at least then we've got a decoy. I could cast light on it or something so it glows or just looks slightly
We need
fancy.
it. Yeah, we need it to be sort of magical, don't we?
Yeah, I could do that.
Could
make a wooden mask.
Yeah, we'll do that. Try and make a convincing one. I'm just trying to see if I've got anything that can help with that. I don't think so.
Keth with his sharpened dagger and some carpentry apprenticeship skills.
Okay, roll
carpentry apprenticeship skill.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. How about
No.
no.
You
Sleight
proficient
of
with your
hand.
carpent?
I don't have a carpenter's tool. He has
you're
knives.
just using your dagger.
Mm. 10. No, 11.
It definitely something that you
could put it on
your face.
Excellent.
Without too many major injuries. Major injuries.
Major injuries.
Yep.
He's
in charge of
Army medical
all
corps.
all medical facilities.
Yeah. Okay. So we've got that. Oh, hold on. I do have a guy.
I know a guy.
And I do know a guy that's capable of great works of art. More importantly, near perfect forgeries.
Yeah.
This-
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Brian. Hello.
Does anyone remember what he sounds like?
He was a Glaswegian with a lisp.
No. You said that joke last time.
He's going to keep doing it until we have a character that's Glaswegian with a lisp.
Oh, you'll be waiting forever. I can't do that.
Brian.
One day you'll do it and
What?
make me so happy.
What container is this pocket disturbed artist in, or does he just live in a pocket?
He just lives in your pocket.
I'm going to tap my pocket.
There's wooden shirts. We've really got to get some cloth. What all this fur we can turn into something.
Brian? Hello?
What do you want, mate?
I'm sorry to disturb you. I know you're busy.
I'm very busy, thank you.
But I hope... Are you okay in there?
We've got many things to do. I've been painting, you know.
Oh.
Things like rage,
Yeah.
sorrow,
Yeah.
fear, anger,
Any more?
pain, distress,
Seems-
loss.
Seems like your collection has quite the theme going on. Maybe we could organise some sort of gallery exhibition.
It's not quite that simple, you know.
No, I understand you don't do it for the sort of commercialisation of art. But
I do it for the art itself.
yeah, so we wouldn't sell them. We'd just don't get me wrong, Brian. No, you're not in danger of anybody buying your paintings.
You wouldn't understand.
And no, I don't think many people would, but give them the chance to. You know, you might.
Well, what the bloody hell do you want?
We've got a mask here.
Right.
Hold up the mask.
Hi.
Alright, I'll see it.
Can you-
beautiful. Look at it.
Can you do me a copy of that?
Oh, it's a bit simplistic, right? It's
Yeah.
a bit derivative.
Yes, but you can hide majesty in simplistic stuff, can't you?
Well, what's
It
the
can be
meaning behind it? How will people understand the deeper sense of knowing and belonging after this mask has been created?
Well, don't look at it like a mask, Brian. Look at it more like a metaphor.
Of a mask to like covering up people. You want to
Jeff,
uncover.
I've got this.
I'm just going to put this down on the floor.
Look at it like a metaphor for, you know, we all wear masks sometimes. We have a face that we only show to ourselves. We've got the face of our inner artist that's obviously not as talented as yours. But as long as it sort of looks kind of like this, I would love it if you could hide all sorts of deeper meaning inside.
You're trying to butter me up, but I'm saying This work's been done. We can see this sort of thing before. Masks and all that. It's a bit on the nose, as they say.
So then how would you innovate it? How nice. How would you innovate it then?
Well, if you must, I'll do it, but I'm not be happy about it.
No, but what can I do for you in return then?
Just let me be and do me art.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Perhaps you could come to me show next week.
You've got a show then,
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I'm not sending out invites, mind, just asking you.
Oh, that would be lovely.
I'm
That's private viewing.
I'd ask people, but they wouldn't come because they wouldn't understand.
No, of course. Well, I don't think I would understand either, but I can give it a good go.
Well, you best not come then.
No. In which case, I'll wait for you to finish this derivative work and then.
All right, give us a bit. All right. And he disappears back into your pocket.
Thanks, Brian.
And you just feel a rummaging going on.
I'm going to pat my pocket again.
Ow! Bloody hell!
Close the wooden pocket.
You just hear grumbling now. Bloody derivative shite.
It pays the bills though, Brian.
I can't believe you didn't like my mask. I worked at least 2 minutes on it.
Now we've got 2.
Oh, okay.
How long, roughly? Because we've got 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, I mean, you get
Nassau's in view, isn't it?
No, this is during the journey. You'll get it. You'll get it done in time.
Cool.
And actually, as you're pulling up to the jetty at Nassau, he pops out your pocket and says, "All right, mucker."
Hello, Brian. How did your show go?
I was grand, thanks. No one came.
Excellent. Well, did you enjoy it at least?
Yes, I looked at all the other art.
Yeah?
It was all a bit derivative.
Yeah, but it was all yours, though.
Well, apart from my stuff.
Right.
Right.
Have you got the mask by any chance?
Oh, this piece here.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Oh, no.
No.
I'm not liking that. It's a bit simplistic, you know.
Yeah, but it's only to fool some,
Just
layman.
don't be telling them Joy did it, alright?
No, that's fine. Yeah, trust
I
me.
don't want my name put to this.
I will. You can be sure that I will never mention that you made this. Absolutely.
Alright then.
Yeah?
Are you done? I've got stuff to get back to.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your time.
Alright, okay, bye.
Is this somewhere else? Bye.
Okay, bye, Brian. I hope you're well.
You didn't close the pocket.
He's free to come and go as he pleases.
He's a free-range disturbed artist.
And also, I've replaced the pocket over the week with one that I knitted out of hair.
Bloody itchy in here.
Everyone's clothes are now just...
They're all knitted.
Think of it as sort of like inspiration for your next gallery showing, which could be on the theme of itchiness. I don't know.
You're all wearing like black knitted like jumpers.
The new range of clothing, Scratch by Kath.
All the sales are now black fur. Every deck is carpeted.
You wait till he brings out his cologne. Dog piss.
Okay, so you have a fair facsimile of the.
You didn't get the understanding of what odor something was. You just went with cat's odor.
But still spelt like
odor. Cat's odor.
Okay, lads, we've got Jeff's mask, the Mask A, let's call it, and then this one made by Brian can be codename Mask B.
Kath, yours can be Mask Backup.
Yeah.
Max Z.
The emergency mask.
Yeah.
Mask
in case of emergency.
Use mask. So we should hide Mask
The original,
A on
yeah.
board, I think.
Well, you know where the secret storage locker
Bloody
is,
hell.
Derek?
Milo, Russ. What is he? Who is he at the moment?
Who are you?
Bloody hell.
Malrus.
Russ.
Merlot.
They're both dressed the same.
Oh, Merlot. Bloody hell, Merlot. We'll have to do everything.
Quit your whining.
Come on, Jeff. Let's go to the secret compartment. Milo,
I'm still steering Zen.
That's quite good.
He's got a ship. You have a look at this secret compartment.
I'll take Mask B with me. You've got Mask A. We'll go down to the secret compartment.
This is going to end well.
Maurus is parallel parking.
Yeah. Drifting it into bay. What's Keth up to at the moment?
Keth is upstairs as well.
Helping me guide it in.
Gluing fur to a wooden mask.
Is that full lock? Full lock.
Yeah, just waving his arms around.
Now straighten her up. Straighten her up.
That's what he's doing.
Yep.
He's saying contradictory things. To what actually- he's saying left and pointing right.
Yeah, he's doing that.
So, we'll go into the secret compartment. Actually, going to fast speech. Keth.
Oh, yo.
Yeah, once you're
Yo.
once you're parked up.
Be quick, I'm about to go into a tunnel.
Okay, come down here to the secret compartment.
There's a secret compartment. Where is it?
Just next to all that bales of fur and dog piss. You know those jars and jars of dog piss we've got behind there.
I told you not to keep that. No one's gonna buy it.
Why have you labelled it then?
Wolf piss. 4 gold.
Wolf piss.
Because I want to turn it into Keth O'Dew. And then Keth will go downstairs to the secret compartment past the experimental fragrances that he's been making. And then
Milo.
What?
Milo Malrus, what's in the secret compartment? Like, what does it look like inside?
It's just a wooden room.
They're all wooden rooms.
Shelves? It's got some shelves. It's got Maurus's magical storage chest in there.
Ooh.
One that you stole.
Yeah. And then very generously gave back.
Yeah. It's got...
Is it generous to return someone's
spare
property
anchor?
you stole?
Yes.
Spare anchor.
Yeah.
Some rope. Some like gunpowder barrels. Just,
weird stuff to store in a secret storeroom. Yeah.
Yeah. Why is that in the secret compartment?
Should it actually just be in the storeroom?
Run out of gunpowder.
You can find the rope. You hit it.
If you ask very nicely, I might be able to find some.
So they don't get all thrown overboard.
Right. That does make sense.
Yeah, that could happen. To be fair, that could happen.
It does happen more often.
More than you'd think. More than you'd like to admit.
Just ship essentials, really, are in there.
Okay.
I think they're quite good essential.
What did you want me for?
What I've got. So there's no there's no safe in here or anything like that. Excuse me. There's no.
No,
safe
I mean the
in here
door is like disguised to get in.
The door is disguised to get in. Okay. Keth.
Yep.
Just nowhere that's going to start causing a leak or is exterior, but like maybe in the. Is it at the bottom of the ship? Is it in the hull?
Yes. Yeah. The back of the ship or the back of the room will be the hull.
The stone.
Yeah.
It's the blood
stone. So you could put it on the wall facing where, as soon as you go in, you've got the entrance.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So you could pop it there, so that'll be on the inside of the ship.
Yeah, but I basically kind of want to knock a hole, then cover over the hole again with mending, and then do a little ruin thing on top of it. Is that possible, or is it just going to knock it straight through to the exterior of the secret?
There's only one way to find out.
Give it a whirl.
Keth, punch a hole in that wall, will you?
Which one are you punching?
The one that I'm going to...
Is it an interior wall or an exterior wall?
Interior wall, please.
Interior wall. Straight through.
Just enough to put this in. Jeff's Mask A in.
Before he punches, you not want to use your axe. Like, that's wood. It'd be
No, punch.
Okay. You do you, Keth.
Whatever you like. Both you like.
I use axes to chop. I've seen people using axes to chop woods before, but you can punch it.
Chop woods.
Chop woods. Lots of woods.
How much wood can a Keth chuck?
If a
Keth could chuck wood.
Oh, that's a good advertising slogan for your new clothing, though. Where Keth wears Keth.
Yeah.
How much Keth wear can a Keth wear? If a wear Keth could wear Keth.
Yeah, he can.
I think Keth realising that obviously you two are quite small, much smaller than him, so you can reach it. Because if he punches high, you guys are going to reach it. So he'll kick low.
Nice. I'm going to just say just enough to put the mask in, then I can cover it with mending. Do a thing, if possible. If the wall's thick enough. Chop me some space out.
I mean, that's a 19.
Excellent. It's very good. Kick a hole in the wall.
It's actually a
Straight
critical. It's actually a critical hit because it's a champion.
Oh, in that case, you absolutely nail it. It is precisely the depth it should be.
Oh,
excellent.
Lovely. Okay. Jeff?
There you are.
Okay.
I'll add that to the invoice.
Yeah.
Because you've subcontracted me in.
No, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's fine.
Hang on. If you're sending us an invoice for the mending, that you can't just cause more damage. That's not how it works.
No, Jeff, don't worry. We're getting paid.
That sounds like a racket.
Yeah. We're getting paid in dog piss. It's fine.
Oh,
you're sitting on a gold mine.
Literally, yeah. Liquid gold.
Okay. And we're sure. Okay.
What other choice do we have at the moment?
So you stash it in there. You mend the wall?
And before we go, mending.
Well,
mending.
Before
you mend the wall.
Before you mend it, I think because we'll just shove this right down in the little crack there, and then if we put something else like a jar of piss in there, and it one disguise any scent. Two, if someone happens to come across it, it would be like a misdirect, and they'd be like, "Oh, that's just there's nothing else."
It's
to look
not.
in it.
I don't think it's that big.
It's not that big a hole. And also, he said mending.
Okay.
Yeah, the mending has started.
Yeah.
We can pour piss all in the compartment.
Yeah, if you like, if you want to splash some piss around, you can do that.
We're gonna run out.
Yeah.
I know a source.
Yeah, we'll pour some piss. While you pour some piss in the compartment, I'm going to use
mending.
I've used mending to kind of cover it back up, and where I've just mended, there is the language of druids. Is like thieves can't, but we know a thief and thieves can automatically read thieves can't, so that's not a good idea. So I'd rather use the language of druids, which I've learned through my reading of the pamphlet.
Just that one pamphlet.
Yeah.
Let a whole language.
Yeah. It had a whole alphabet in there. Non-druids need a DC 15 wisdom save to detect that it's even there.
Save?
Sorry, DC 15 wisdom check to spot that it's even there.
Yeah.
But they can't decipher it without magic.
Yeah.
So only druids can
Read it.
automatically see it
Yeah,
and
yeah.
see and know what it says.
Cool.
And I'm going to put...
Moon.
I'm going to put...
Definitely not a mask.
I'm going to write Slender Jeff on it.
Ooh, creepy.
Okay.
Slender Jeff in Druidic.
All right then.
Okay, cool.
So you do that. And
Let me help you pour that dog piss everywhere.
Milo gets you, Maurus gets you all parked up.
Excellent.
I'm going to come down and seal up the compartment sufficiently.
You do that.
It is secret after all.
And...
Maurus, have you checked the nautical cabin or whatever lately?
Yeah.
The navigation cabin?
Yeah, I would have done that during sort of 2 weeks back.
Yeah, you'd have been in there.
Well, you didn't mention it to me, and I thought we were friends. Fair enough. So you're all filled in on... Okay.
Yeah. Are you heading into Nassau then?
Let's leave the ship.
I'll give you back.
Leave the ship,
I'll
but
give you
it's going back in the bottle.
Okay. You clamber down the deck and onto the jetty and siphon the Valkyrie back into its bottle that definitely won't have any repercussions.
We'll find out.
Yep.
We shall find out.
And then you head into Nassau.
Yes!
So some testing needed to be done to work out one buck's new form. A network of mirrors and moonlight. Kath removes his clothes as worn. Kath controls his lupine chains, the others get annoyed. They lock the half-orc in the brig to see if it'll keep him inside. Jaff snared in Derek's trap. Kath tries to give him some flavour. Locking Kath up to do some tasks, Jaff returns the urine favour. Sometime at sea, they discuss the mast. Derek's decoy rather innovative. Then pocket professional Brian makes a good copy, even if it's rather derivative. Now it's sucked up, will the Valkyrie survive with the cargo hidden inside of there? Well, I guess you'll find out next time on Roll Britannia.
Sports Social Podcast Network.
Now for just $1.99, enjoy the Sonic Quarter Pound Double Cheeseburger. Because we value just as much as we value tasty burgers, we decided to shrink the price of this melty fan favorite. You still get 2 perfectly seasoned all-beef patties, 2 slices of melty American cheese, and all the fixins on a soft, fluffy bun. And you get to save some cash for dessert. In finance, they call that one heck of a deal. $1.99 Sonic Quarter Pound Double Cheeseburger. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.